New feature, which is in the print section. If you just go here, click on the print section, and it'll be under general for now, called neck diagrams. What you can see here is basically a layout of the guitar neck, and the idea is that you can make up any kind of diagram that you want on here, whether it be chords or scales, explaining theory, or where notes are. The main sort of buttons there, this is just the back button, that's the home button. Now the plus here is to create a new one, so you can create as many as you like, and the PDF will be to print this out when we're ready. The one here is the icon for the list, so if I click on that, it'll show me a list of the different ones that I have there, so that once I select which one I want, maybe it's that one there, then I can just go back to the form here. So I've got a blank one here, and let's just say that I want to add a G scale. Okay, so I'll start here, put in the G note, and the numbers that here are the fingers, so I'll put in number 3 there, and then I'll go to the next one, and I'll put in a 0 followed by a 2 followed by a 3 and so on. I won't do the whole scale, but you get the idea. So then I can go over to the side here. I'll put the other G notes in here. I'll just put one there and one there just so you can see it, and then I can click on here on the G, and that'll make the G notes come up with the green backgrounds. Now I can do that with any note that I like. So let's say I want to put in show the B note there as well, then I can do that one. Now if I click several of them and I want to clear them, then I come down here, and where that all button is, just click on that one, and that clears all the greens. Or I can put all the greens on there, so everyone comes up green. So that's the idea of that. Over here I can put a category. Let's just say I put this under a scale category. Really the categories that I think you should have a scale, chord, or maybe theory. Under this one I can actually name what I'm going to call it, so we'll just call it, say, a G major scale. G major. Oh, sorry, that's the note for the G there, and then in the type I'm going to put major in there. And then for titles, I've got 2 titles. I've got a big title or a small title, and this is for the printout purposes. So in here I might put G major scale as my big title at the top there. If you want a small title, you could do the same in there, and you don't have to have both, of course. You can just have one or the other, and this could come in handy. I'm just going to put the green on there. This could come in handy if you just want to, say, do a chord there. I can do like a screenshot there, and I can just take that little bit there and screenshot it, and then you'll see here that I've got the screenshot. That's how it looks, and that's handy if you want to make up a chord quickly, or send it out to someone, or look it up. So you can store them all in here, so as you build up your scales and your chords, then you can store them in here, and then you can print them out. Now that's just doing a screenshot, but I can also do the PDF here, where I click on there, and what it'll do is it'll produce a PDF for me, which I'll show you. You probably won't be able to see the whole thing on this screenshot, but let's see how we go. Let's bring that down. But that's basically the idea there, is that it comes out like that. So where it's going to give you the G major scale on a PDF, which you can then send off to somebody or print out for your students. Now you can also add notes in here. If you want to go down the bottom here, just click there. You'll see it's blank, and just write your note here. And yeah, and that'll appear on there. So you might create exercises, you might create scales, whatever you want. You can do all from this particular layout, and as you can see, it's very, very handy, very useful for doing whatever you like. And as I said, you can store them. So if I want to create a new one, then I just click on plus. I've got a blank one, and I start all over again. If I go into my list here, clicking on here, you can see that that's now been added, the G there. So it's very easy. I can sort them by their category, by scales, chords, or by their name. I'm probably going to add a tag or something here as well, so if you want to tag certain ones for certain reasons, perhaps for the different levels, junior 1, senior 1, etc., I'll have a tag here. So I'm still working on this. Thanks guys, hope that's helpful.